We get thousands of viewer emails, but there's one question that gets asked more than any other. Is it possible to drink a gallon of milk in 1 hour? It turns out, as a quick glance at the internet will show you, that this feat of after-school daring has been taken up by a lot of people who have a lot of spare time. Not one to shy away from a dare, I decided to take on the gallon challenge with a dummy. To explain why I won't be drinking the milk myself, Jake Ward from our research team at Popular Science magazine.
Hi, Ted.
Hi, Jake. So can you tell us why chugging a whole gallon of the white stuff does not do a body good?
Well, Ted, our research shows that it can cause violent vomiting, which can result in tears or even ruptures of the esophagus. In other words, don't try this at home.
Jake, you're taking all the fun out of being an idiot. Can you tell us what's going on?
Well, digestion is pretty complex, but for the purposes of our experiment, we've simplified it. Food enters the stomach from the esophagus through a valve called the lower esophageal sphincter, or LES. This valve opens to let food into the stomach and then closes to keep it there. While the food's in the stomach, gastric juices break it down. It then passes through another valve to leave the stomach and enters the intestines.
But milk is a liquid, so doesn't it just flow right through?
It does, and if you pour the milk, you'll see that it passes pretty quickly through the stomach because most of the digestion happens in the intestines, and it doesn't require stomach acid to be broken down. However, because the outgoing opening is so much smaller than the incoming opening, it takes much more time for what comes into the stomach to get out.
So drinking too much too fast just isn't going to work.
Exactly. The stomach simply can't empty as fast as it can fill up. The result is a bottleneck. Now, the human stomach does have some ability to expand, but the increase from the normal quarter-gallon size to a very stretched half-gallon is about the max that's humanly possible.
Ted, you might want to be careful there.
Well, let's see what happens.
See, the thing is that when the stomach gets this full, the body's only real defense is to just,
Whoa, that's not pretty.
No.
So, can you drink an entire gallon of milk in an hour? Yeah, you can, but not without some messy consequences.